I think we need to find out more about you and your relationship with the past government and the current government.
Yes.
You were introduced as a legal practitioner.
Yes.
But obviously you are more than a legal practitioner.
How do you mean?
What is your relationship with the past government?
Well, I'm a member of the PDP. That was the past administration. The same PDP, that is the current administration. My brother here was a member of the PDP before. He got disgruntled, went to APC, and is now the head of publicity and media of APC. So if we're going to define rules, let's be explicit.
Okay.
Because that is going to shape.
You are just a mere member of the PDP.
What do you mean, mere?
You don't hold any office?
Oh, I hold an office in the current administration. I'm the special advisor to the government on legal matters.
Exactly. That's what we should have said.
Oh, well, he did not define his capacity. He did not know capacities were defined. So we need to do that.
Former Commissioner of Information.
Which administration?
We said that.
Currently, the head of publicity and media of APC in Akwa Ibom State. So this is definitely going to shape the direction from which we are coming. Let's call a spade and not a round spoon.
But it was a life
Yes. So please, can I come in?
He will
come back to you.
Yes. So that I've answered the project. The project is substantially completed in phases. Only last week, a major brand moved in. And there is this interconnectivity that the current administration has brought in to add value to that project by creating a tourism hub around it. Okay, government is a continuum. There is what is called variation.
What about the road he talked about?
Which road did he talk about?
The Tebi road.
I say again, government is a continuum. The fact that a particular road has not been completed, this government has not discounted on that project. It is ongoing, it shall be completed.
But what about the funds that have already been expended? That's what he talked about. He talked about tens of billions.
Well, that again, I say, is shaped by his position, where he is coming from. There is nothing that he will say in respect of this. Even the blind can see that Akwa Ibom as a brand has changed. The former administration moved Akwa Ibom State into national consciousness, and the current administration has taken Akwa Ibom State into global consciousness. We are benchmarking international standards, global best practice. There is a fundamental development that you don't understand here. The current governor is bringing with him the benefit of goodwill in the financial subsector accumulated over the last 25 to 30 years. And now it has been proven empirically. We are told about
finish so that you respond to everything. Okay. So go ahead.
You see, capital follows goodwill in the financial system. When you trust the man who has handled monies for you before, you can as well invest wherever he goes. So he has come with that heavy baggage of goodwill, which is attracting investors, which has opened up the space. In Baka Seaport, there are three major drivers of development. You have a seaport, an airport, and the road network. Then you are almost sure we are going to develop. We have the two in place now. The third one, the seaport, a focused professional team has been put in place to drive this. You see, Dubai was created by people. It wasn't a couple of years ago. So people need to work in chains sequentially, one after the other, to bring about this fundamental realization of change.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, thank you. When my younger brother, there, when you asked him and he was trying to answer, I will please appeal that we don't insult ourselves here. Just go straight to the matter and deal with it as it is. I've already been told that we're running out of time. Yeah, so we are talking about the past administration and all the monies that we got, and why are we indebted? That is the matter that interests me. If you look at this chart, from where? From the budget office. In January, June of last year, you can see where Akwa Ibom stands. In January, June last year, this is where Akwa Ibom stands. A total of 134 billion for just this period. And in that same period, you see Osun State here, 19 billion. How many 19 billions are there in 135 billion? That is what we are talking about here. Or you pick up very, very randomly Anambra State, 27 billion. How many 27 billion are there in 135 billion?
In debt?
No. Revenue. We are talking about revenue. The revenue that got into Akwa Ibom State. That is what we are talking about. You are talking about prioritization. You prioritize according to what you have. And you must develop in consonance with your resources. So,
Mr. Uwak,
excuse me, please, madam.
Mr. Uwak, I do beg you. We're running out of time, so we need to take this quickly.
Yeah.
Are you therefore saying that the development you see on ground is not commensurate with
cannot in any way compare? Now, let us not forget the admonition from Mrs. Dr. Okonjo Iweala last year, when the Akwa Ibom government came and said they were running out of funds because of the shortfall, and so that is why they have not finished the Baka Road. Okonjo Iweala was irate. She said no. As far as the volume of money that comes from their office into Akwa Ibom State, she was talking as an economist, talking about the government of the chairman of PDP's governors forum. She said that what we have spent, what that government has spent on the so-called uncommon transformation is less than 10% of what they have gotten. Meaning, therefore, that if we have grossed a total of 3 trillion by what Okonjo Iweala told us, that means the Akwa Ibom administration spent, let us be generous, 300 on the general infrastructural development of Akwa Ibom State. Meaning, therefore, that more than 2.7 trillion is in somebody's pocket. And then they will be screaming, why do we have so much poverty in Akwa Ibom State? Andem talked about Tropicana. Tropicana, we know about Tropicana. When they had the brainwave for Tropicana, they said it was going to cost the government 33 billion. Obama down came and said no. 33 billion as at that point in time was equal to the revenue of some states. How do you throw it into building a glorified cinema? Take that money somewhere else and do something for the people. The government chartered some people and they came to all kinds of places to rain abuses on attack. At the end of the whole talk, that government promised Akwa Ibom people that by 2010, that they were going to complete the Tropicana projects that was going to generate 5,000 jobs for Akwa Ibom people.
We have to
now 7 years after, that is where we are. The thing is less than 60% complete.
What should be the solution now?
The solution.
What do you hope to see?
The APC government has come and has promised us there's going to be change. We believe that a lot of our resources have been misappropriated. And so we are using this opportunity to call on EFCC. We don't know why they are so reluctant to come and do a forensic auditing of Akwa Ibom resources.
Okay.
Even before we go into this matter of debt, we do not believe we are owing anybody. We do not believe we are owing anybody. We think we think the resources of Akwa Ibom State was grossly mismanaged, grossly misappropriated, and the only way we can get to the bottom of this before we start talking about rescheduling or not rescheduling or restructuring anything is for us to go, how much did we collect in the first place?
Okay.
What did we collect this money for?
All right, thank you.
To which project? You have to give me some time. Now, you gave my friend some good time.
We're almost done. We have other segments coming up.
All right.
What's the way forward?
The way forward is for us to drop this loser syndrome. There is palpable depression in the minds of APC members in Akwa Ibom State, forgetting that the PDP umbrella is big enough to carry everybody along. We have the change that they are looking for. The current governor is the only true face of change, having been having been unpolluted by whatever contaminants there may have been in the previous political dispensation.
Thank you.
What APC is offering cannot be changed because they have been along with us in PD for the last 16 years, including his own self. So it cannot give us change. The real face of change is this new administration that has hit the ground running, given all the positive signs of industrialization. So we need all hands to be on deck. Elections are over. Governance has kicked in. It has become general. We need to join hands with the winning team and move the state forward.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Right. We've been speaking with Mr. Ita Uwak, former Commissioner for Information at Akwa Ibom State and a member of the APC. Are you?
Of course, yes.
Okay. And then
I'm a member of APC.
Mr. Andem Andem, a legal practitioner and essay to the governor on legal matters. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Someone will be back shortly. Don't go away.